dreads. What's good, everybody? It's Coach Phil with Coach Phil Reacts, and I am back with another video. So, we got CFL on TSN's Top 50 Players show, and about 24 minutes and 6 seconds of it, we already know who the top three is going to be. It's going to be three Blue Bombers, at least. It's either going to be Brady at the top or Zach at the top. So, I'm looking to see everything from 3 to 50 right now. And quiet as kept, you know, Brady earned, if Brady gets number one, he earned that spot. I'm perfectly fine with that. Zach gets it. I'd be kind of surprised because kind of last year was kind of a down year, but down the stretch he was okay. So you kind of gotta take liberties with these lists, and it's all subjective. So if anybody, comment down below what your top 50 is, and we just compare and we have fun with this. And it is what it is. So if this is your first time to the channel, run over there, subscribe, hit notification bell, all that jazz. Without any further ado, let's take a look at the top 50 players in the CFL. All right, here we go.
Who is the #1 player in the Canadian Football League heading into a new season? Is it last year's leading rusher, Brady Oliveira, or his teammate quarterback Zach Collaros, who was #1 the previous 2 years? Is it another QB, Chad Kelly?
Hell to the
yes, but
hell to the fuck no. Chad Kelly is not the #1 goddamn player in the CFL. After all the bullshit that he pulled, y'all talking about he could be #1. Get the fuck out of here. I know he under contract, but come on now. Let's just be real here. If y'all make him #1, there will be a damn mutiny on the conglomerate that y'all are as TSN by the CFL community. I promise you, on everything I come to love, on my youngest, my middle, and my oldest lives, I promise you, there will be a mutiny if y'all make him #1. I stand on that.
Coming off a year when he was the MOP or Vernon Adams, the league's
I'll take VA #1.
23. Many other names are to be considered, and we're going to do that right now as we continue a tradition here before a new CFL season begins. Welcome to the Top 50 show. Rod Smith, along with Dave Naylor, Davis Sanchez, and Milt Stiegel.
Good talking to you, Milt.
Who gets to vote for every player just to make sure he's
cooking right now. Boy, looking sharp.
Okay, just so you know, so any players who want to question the list, Dave Naylor's commissioned this list every year now, and I'm always amazed when the votes are counted up. You think you'd know who would be #1.
Let's speed this up. They just chatting right now.
It's not a slam dunk every year. Minimum number of required players.
Okay, these requirements.
Position, that's part of it.
Let's read it. How we got to 50. Minimum number of players required for each position. Panel of experts asked to rank top 40 players. Players are given point totals from 50 points 1 to 1.40. Top 50 point getters are top 50 CFL players. Okay.
A panel of experts asked to rank the top 40. It ends up being a 50, but you pick 40. And players are given point totals from 50 points, #1, to 1 point, down to number 40 in the top 50.
Okay.
They end up making this list, and we're about to present it now, beginning with 50 to 31 with Matthew Shinetti.
Sean Bain Jr. All right.
Bain Jr. Wide receiver, Saskatchewan Roughriders. Number 49.
All right, back-to-back riders.
Defensive lineman, Saskatchewan Roughriders.
I'm gonna move over here.
Number 48. Adam
Big Play Hill.
Linebacker, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Biggie.
Number 47. Patrick.
All right, we got a guy in the
Cfl Thompson.
How are we going off of 2022, or are we going? What are we going off of here? What are we talking about? Are we going off of projections, or are we going off of assumptions?
Quarterback.
All right.
Alouettes. Number 42.
Bryce Debo.
Carter, defensive lineman, Ottawa Redblacks.
Baby Debo.
Number 41.
Nelly Nell.
Sankey, linebacker, Montreal Alouettes. Number 40.
Mustafa
Johnson, defensive lineman, Montreal Alouettes.
39.
Number 39.
The elder statesman.
Offensive lineman,
The greatest.
Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Number 38.
JB.
James Butler, running back, Hamilton Tiger Cats.
You getting some get back.
Number 37.
Casey.
Casey Sales.
Shout out to Casey.
Lineman, Hamilton Tiger Cats. Number 36.
Kev Glock.
Evan Brown, running back, Edmonton Elks.
Get him.
Number 35.
Jameer. Good seeing you, Jameer.
Saskatchewan Roughriders. Number 34.
Oh,
Defensive back.
Dietrich.
Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Okay.
Number 33. Trevor Harris.
This is gonna be a big year for Trevor.
Saskatchewan Roughriders. Number 30.
Micah.
Micah Awa.
Micah.
Linebacker. Calgary Stampeders.
Eh.
Number 31. Brandon Revenue. Offensive lineman. Hamilton Tigers.
A Haas. Okay.
So that's the first 20 of the 50, actually the last 20 of the 50. 50 counted down to 31, and already
I'm ready to speed forward. I want to see what's next.
Who are there and who aren't there.
They could Evans to get him there. Basically,
We're just gonna skip ahead.
Retirement. He's
28 sacks. They finished with 41. He had 9 of them. And also, Montreal Alouettes, once he stepped on the field, in their first 5 games, they were on pace for 28 out of the top 50. That's disturbing to me.
You know, we hear a lot about Elks. James Butler.
They just chatting.
Highest yards.
Pray forward. And for Sean Lemon, you had made it clear the suspension right now and that he is appealing created a lot of uncertainty about him, but that wasn't supposed to affect the vote.
The rules are just who are the best players in the league. We do not factor in suspension.
Okay, so that's 50 to 31 coming up. The list will continue.
Wait, what I missed?
And
For longer. So he's for guys.
impact clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Players.
Coming up, CFL Top 50 show. We will look at 30 down to 11, including Gino Lewis. And stick around. Back after this. Peg, the Owls and the Bombers, followed by the Ticats.
Javon Lee.
Yes,
running
sir.
back and return specialist. Edmonton Elks. Number 19.
19?
Quarterback. Montreal.
So we're really not going off of this past season, because Cody wins the Grey Cup. Cody wins Grey Cup MVP. And he can't even crack the top 15, let alone the top 10, after he proved that he can be a Grey Cup winning quarterback after the performance that he had. Okay.
Alouettes. Number 18.
Gary,
Peters. Defensive back.
Mr. Nasty Time.
Number 17.
Jake
Soretta.
Big Sexy. No Diddy.
Toronto Argonauts. Number 16.
Oh, Lord.
Gene Lewis. Wide receiver. Edmonton Elks. Number.
All right, so real quick, I made a bet with Gino again. You know, y'all gotta help me when it comes to these bets. So I made a bet with Gino. If he gets over 100 yards and a touchdown against the Riders when they're in town, I'm gonna get a picture I posted of him on Instagram for doing community work at Tim Hortons. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my shoulder. If he doesn't, he owe me some thickets, if you catch my drift. So y'all better hope, I swear to God, our secondary better shut down Gino, because I'm not finna walk around with Gino Lewis tattooed on my shoulder, him giving the thumbs up to people. And people like, who's that random black dude on your shoulder? Is that your cousin? What happened? I'm gonna get RIP. I'm gonna get RIP under it, just to be petty.
Number 15.
Kenny.
Wide receiver. Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Number 14.
Hatch.
John Hatcher. Wide receiver.
Get better, brother.
BC
We ready for you to come back, man. It's gonna be a big
Number
year.
13.
The Hammer.
Running back.
Hammer, man.
Number 12. Dejan Allen.
Oh, wow.
Offensive lineman. Toronto Argonauts. Number 11. Marc-Antoine Dequoy.
Cole.
Back, Montreal Alouettes.
So here is the position breakdown so far. 9 receivers leading the way.
Okay,
along
9, 9,
followed
8,
by
7,
defensive
6,
linemen, 8
6,
of
5.
those, O-linemen, 7.
Not a lot of running backs.
QBs, 6. DBs,
And last year was
6,
running
and
back
running
heavy.
backs at
A lot of
5.
great
So
running backs
let's
last
start
year.
right at the top of that list.
Good
Not
and
only
great.
Receivers, Dave Naylor, but big play receivers on that list.
Yeah, I always find receivers the hardest position to trim down and all this, because there's so many great
All right, y'all
players
chatting.
in the Canadian Football League. Yeah, I love that 14-15 where you've got 15-6 where you've got Hollins, Lawler, and Gino Lewis, and that's what stands out about them. These are big.
We gotta
play
move on,
guys.
because I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
we
sit
saw
here and
what
listen to them
Hollins-
chat it up.
Number 10.
Fuller.
Arumalade.
I'm not even gonna try to say the last name, but he's nasty.
And coming in was Folarin Arumalade, who just got to his passing arm before he could get rid of it.
My teammates started calling me Flow Socrates, so I let it stick after you make hard work. Make it match.
Accent is thick.
Number 9.
Willie J.
Jefferson, defensive lineman, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
I know how we do it. We coming out here to handle business.
Yes, sir. Always handling business, if you will. Willie J. Shout out to you, my brother.
Was there to get him, and he is the best in the business.
He sure enough is. You can't deny it.
Number 8,
Winton McManus.
linebacker,
A demon. A demon.
Redmond intercepted. Winton McManus has it. And a big return. Taking it all the way for a Toronto touchdown.
number 7,
Timmy.
White, wide receiver, Hamilton Tigers.
End zone. Tim.
Gah.
Touchdown again. That's a big time play from a big time player.
But I just put into my mentality that we weren't going to be denied.
Denied.
6,
Pick.
Darius Pickett,
My dog pick.
Ottawa Redblacks.
You can't forget Darius Pickett, who was important to that defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming charging in.
A tackle machine.
Untouched.
Number 5, Chad Kelly.
Throw the whole list away. Throw the whole list away, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Here's my thing. If Lamb ain't on the list, then why the hell is he on here? I don't care about what happened on the field. I really don't care. It's the fact that what off the field, how he was treating people. That's what I'm all about. And I got no respect for him. You can tell Chad I said it. I don't care. I have no respect for Chad Kelly. Because what frustrates me is I've followed Chad Kelly's whole career. And every single time Chad gets his little bit of success and we root for him, Chad fucks it up. He's on A/B timing right now. And I have no... I'm not going to sit there and fake the funk and act like I'm happy about... Number 5 is like... My mom always said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, but I'm grown now, so I'm going to say, fuck all that, and let's continue.
Quarterback, Toronto Argonauts.
Airing it out, and it's caught by Brissett. 10-5 touchdown. Chad Kelly strikes.
All the hype about Chad Kelly is warranted.
Young Chad Kelly, he's showing that he belongs.
Go Argos.
Number 4,
Dalton Schoen.
wide receiver,
Class act.
Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
And that's time to use your presence. I got this for you, bro.
Down the field for Schoen. Got it. He'll take it down to the 20. Stays on his feet.
Claros to Schoen. I think you've heard that one before.
Milt, I think of all the choices, the one for Chad Kelly was the most complicated and unpredictable. He's the reigning MOP, and yet, because he's suspended for half of the season, some people didn't even have him on their ballot.
Which is ludicrous. I mean,
All right.
Look at the reigning MOP since 2015. They've been number 1 on our
I ain't
top
got
50
nothing to
list.
say.
For some
I'm
reason,
just keeping my mouth
Chad
shut
Kelly
again.
is not there, and there are some obvious reasons, but
The top three.
I ain't even gonna go get on my soapbox.
Number
VA
3, Vernon Adams Jr. Quarterback, BC
ultra comeback.
Looks to the corner for Hatcher. Yes, touchdown Lions.
this is a different Vernon Adams, and because of that, these BC Lions are a different team.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, Brady Oliveira.
Brady's number 2.
Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Brady Oliveira, huge hole. Oliveira down to the 5. Why not?
Welcome back to the Brady Oliveira Show. Game time, baby. Game time, baby. Let's go.
Number 1, Zach Collaros. Quarterback, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Well,
Into the game, and he's just a winner.
Wolotarski in the end zone. Defender falls. Touchdown.
Zach Collaros does it again.
I'm not even surprised by that. So let's get into the final thoughts, y'all. All right, y'all. So here's my final thoughts on the list. Number 5 should have been replaced with somebody else. The top 2 is a surprise. Well, a little bit of surprise because I thought Brady would be number 1. But, you know, they're going to make a quarterback number 1. It is Zach. So I can't fault it, even though Zach didn't have the best year per se, in my opinion, just off of it. That playoff run, pretty good. Grey Cup, he didn't score a touchdown. So I guess, I mean, it's just, when you talk about the best quarterback, are we going off of the top 50 players? Are we going off of last season? So I would say Vernon should have been number 1 when it comes to quarterbacks. Vernon put up more yards. he had a better year and a bounce back year being the starter for all season. So it is what it is, man. So we're ready. It's time. And here's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna say this straight up, cause y'all my people. I've had a few people ask me, why have I not done any projections or predictions? I don't really do predictions or projections. It's just not my thing. I don't. Everybody do it, and I love seeing everybody else's lists. It's just not my thing. And I'm all about the game. I'm all about breaking it down. I'm all about the film. I'm all about the X's and O's. That stuff is more enticing to me, and that's what I've built this channel on. I don't really like if I'm asked to come on a show and give my guess, I'm gonna try and give an educated answer. But just to say, oh, because they made this move and that move and this move and that move, that's why they're gonna be the top team and a Grey Cup favorite, I can't really get jiggy with that. So hats off to everybody else that do it. I just don't. That's not my thing. So I'm ready for week 1. This is it. This is the week, and we gonna do the damn thing. We are back on our reaction shit, and it's time, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time. So get your rest. We're gonna go hard this weekend, and we're gonna get the videos out. I've got the thumbnails ready, and we just gonna do the damn thing like we always do. We're gonna take it up another notch. I'm gonna get a new chair. I'm getting a new chair. So to all my students at the school I work at that are watching this video right now, yes, Mr. Phil is getting a new chair, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do the damn thing. So again, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout for the next couple episodes of Deep in the Game, especially the one with AJ Ouellette dropping on Friday. And yeah, so continue to be great, strive for greatness, all that jazz, and always remember, shit. One more time for the off season. This is the last technically off season. Bang. So let's do it right. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Bang. Ha ha.
I told you niggas, stop playing with me.